Alright, Tuesday stream again. This time nothing really special but some support cards and generics, so let's begin. But first, cards of the day. So first off we start with a Meteor card, Heart Some Smile Noelia. Grade 2, tank your power and skills. Act rear guard. If your Vanguard is Meteor, cost, put this card to soul, choose one of your Vanguards, and then it gets the ability where when you would choose a card from the drop zone with its original act ability, you choose 2 cards instead of 1. Basically, it's Meteor's support ability where when you would call cards from the drop zone. As a reminder, Meteor plays a bit of a lottery style, but both effects actually will give you a superior call. The one with the normal unit gets to give you 1 extra crit, while the trigger unit gives you a counter charge. But the nice part is that because this card gives you 2 calls, if you actually get the normal unit version, you're actually going to get both units an extra crit. So this can be pretty nice. Next, first Loker participant Rabiria, which is a grade 2 with 90 power and the skills. Auto when put from rear guard from deck during battle, costs Soul Blast 2, choose one of your back row units, move it to an open front row rear guard and it gets plus 10k power until the end turn. It's a generic card, and depending on what deck you're using, this could actually be a bit nasty because there's always bouncing capabilities, put to bottom from deck. In a way, it's also multi-attack engine, so this card can be nasty. And now to the Tuesday stream. So first off, we got a reveal of a ride line for triple rare, and it's a Cater Century based ride line from Youthquake. I was actually hoping it would be mask units for Cater, but this is tolerable as well. Let's see what Dragon Empire holds. Next to the generics for Lyrical, here's the cat generic where when you would put 2 ride deck cards from soul or drop some back to the ride deck to either give it 15k shield or this unique ability. On rear guard, choose 1 card with the same name as your Vanguard from your soul or drop zone and put it to your hand. Persona Ride Searcher, and depending on the deck, this will actually kind of matter and can be decent. And the other generic, which is the first Lyrical Dragon if you do not count the Dragon waifus of Ernest Correct and maybe another deck that I don't remember, but this generic is the one where you draw a card when you use it for grade 3 for the ride deck or striding, and for the grade 4, which has the unique ability where on rear guard cost Counterblast 1, draw a card, and this unit has 10k power. All I have to say, it's an okay generic, but Counterblast 1 to draw a card plus an extra power is okay depending on the deck. Other than premium, there's only 1 grade 4 deck in standard, and there's no stride decks yet, unless they're going to make a Bermuda stride deck set, which I really think they will do eventually. And then we got a new order card called Super Aesthetic Shot, which is a grade 3 normal order, and you play by counterblasting 1, and you get this ability, and it's not your Vanguard. You get all your rear guards gets plus 5k power until the end turn. I mean, it's a generic card, and depending on the deck, that extra power can be helpful. Finally, Soaring Bubble Pinot Loop, which is a grade 2 with 10k power on the skills. Count rear guard during your turn. If your Vanguard is Kairi, that is at least grade 3, this card gets plus 5k power. Sure, why not? Especially when Kairi will be multi-attacking, and sometimes you got no boosters, so this is very helpful. But the second skill, on rear guard, once per turn, when your other front row rear guard is returned back to your hand by the Vanguard's ability, that is grade 3 or higher Kairi, cost Soul Blast 1, stand all your rear guards in the same column as this unit, and if your Vanguard is grade 4 or greater, your front row gets plus 5k power until the end turn. The bouncing part is absurdly easy because this is Kairi we're talking about, because that's its playstyle, but the part where you could stand all the rear guards in the same column as this unit. Basically, this enables another attack before you do another bounce. On top of that, it gets that little bit of a continuous ability where if your Vanguard is grade 4 or greater, your front row units gets plus 5k power until the end turn. Overall, it's not too bad, but I would have to say this is actually the only Kairi support we got revealed so far, and I say it's not enough. But oh well, this is not too bad. So that's it for the new generics and Kairi support. What do you guys think of it? It's just a whatever to me. The generics are generics, and of course, have them just in case. Kairi is just 1 card, but other than that, it's just a whatever. As for the triple drive booster, sure, cool to see the Youthquake ride line. Kinda wish that was going to be in the next set for a break set, but kinda wish that triple drive booster would just include the masked unit for Cater and Dragon Empire, just to finish up the masked unit for every nation part, including Lyrical or ignoring Lyrical. Either one works. But other than that, that's for this, and see you all next time.